This is Delhi. Please stand by for our next program. This is All India Radio. Welcome tomorrow. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan Prasad, presents the science serial Welcome Tomorrow, based on myriad facets of artificial intelligence. Time now to listen to the 34th episode, entitled Robot Story.
The specifications seem to be correct. Superhuman strength. High-end neural circuit with ability to process information in unsupervised manner. Wow. Yes, that should enable it to learn from experience and to improve with every encounter. Yet, is it safe to allow it to upgrade by accessing information in an unsupervised manner? I wonder. Let me speak to Aman. Hello?
Hello?
Aman, Gargi here.
Oh, yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I rang to talk about the quasi-human robot, the ultra-natural one that we are designing, the first prototype of the series.
Ma'am, I have sent you the drawings of its neural network or virtual brain.
Yes, I have seen those, and it is wonderful indeed. I should congratulate you for that, but...
Is there a problem, ma'am? I have incorporated all the features the board of scientists wanted.
No, the design is perfect, Aman. Actually, it is almost too perfect. Thank you, Aman. And needless to remind you, this conversation is off the record.
I understand, ma'am. Only you and I will ever know the secret of Nipun.
Thanks a lot.
In a significant breakthrough in the field of humanoid robots, the Indian company Almost There Incorporated has presented a robot that is most sophisticated yet anywhere in the world. Interestingly, although the scientific details were shared to the extent possible, the robot itself was nowhere to be seen at the press meet organized by the company. Here is what the CEO, Ms. Gargi, had to say about the missing robot.
The robot was not missing. It was very much around. It interacted with all of you. It ate and drank. It chit-chatted. It even joined us in bidding farewell to you.
It ate and drank? A machine that eats food? How's that possible?
Yes, it is a quasi-humanoid robot. It can eat and drink. But yes, you are correct to wonder about its ability to eat, madam. It has no digestive tract.
Right.
So the food and drink is stored inside and discarded later on. Plus, it can even carry out a nice social conversation too, as the meal proceeds.
Ma'am, quasi-humanoid, what does it mean?
Let me tell you, quasi-humanoid means almost human. The robot we have made is empowered by artificial intelligence. It learns on the job, you see. It learns from experience. It learns by observing others.
That's wonderful, ma'am. Well, good luck with your series of evolving robots.
Thank you.
Well, Gagi, in the 2 years that I handed over charge to you, you have really turned the company around. From my simple automated robots, you have created quasi-human robots. I'm impressed, Gagi. Congratulations.
Papa, the production hall is noisy. Shall we go to my office and talk? Nipun, come in. Come in, Nipun. Papa, this is Nipun. He's an apprentice with us. He has joined recently. And Nipun, he's my father.
It is an honor to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
I've heard a lot about you. Ma'am, I got you iced coffee.
Thank you.
It has caffeine to stimulate you. Ma'am, I've scrutinized the augmentation software and have my report. Please call me when you are free. I have found a couple of errors in it, which need to be rectified before we make the changes to our robot models. Otherwise, we run the risk of overheating the circuits. But we can always discuss this later.
Wow! Nipun, I am impressed. We will meet at 7 p.m. in the new conference room, okay? Ask Aman to stay back a little this evening. Inform the other team members too. We shall meet at 7 p.m.
Sure. I will. I will also book the office car to drop him home. Enjoy your cold coffee, sir, ma'am.
Thank you. Papa, did you look at Nipun? I can't believe that Nipun has found the flaws that were leading to overheating of the robotic circuit.
This boy Nipun has high IQ. Otherwise, he would not have been able to spot the problem so easily.
Yes, Papa. Did you not see how he immediately took the responsibility of arranging safe transport for Aman late at night?
Intelligent with high emotional quotient.
Yes.
It is rare combination. Don't let this apprentice go, huh? Gargi, give the boy a raise, okay?
Definitely, Papa.
Okay.
Nipun, you go on ahead with your work. I'll answer the phone meanwhile.
Okay, ma'am.
It's an important personal call. What should I do? Could I join you and Aman a little later, please?
Oh, sure, ma'am.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Nipun. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Hello? Hello, Vivek. Have you landed already? Did you have a smooth flight, dear?
Hi, Gargi. Gargi, actually, the flight was late by 5 hours. I am exhausted. I'll meet you tomorrow, okay? I'm going straight to my home. A change of plans, sorry.
I understand, Vivek. Anyways, I have a meeting that may go on a little late. So, well, that's a good idea of yours to meet up tomorrow when we both are not exhausted. Okay then. Bye. Meet you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
This Nipun, why was he hanging around? I asked him to be busy with his own work. Okay, never mind. Nothing confidential we discussed. However, I should make a small adverse note in his private file then. But let me go to the conference hall first. Others will be waiting for me over there. Okay, this is a better idea. I should go to the conference hall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Nipun has made it quite clear, there are some intrinsic flaws in the algorithm. These deeply buried, non-apparent flaws are the main reasons why the internal circuitry is heating up. Our software engineers have to take a relook at it.
The algorithms are correct. It is not us software engineers who are at fault, but the procurement guys who have convinced you to use cheap material. Gentlemen, please, you cannot talk like this. I ask you to scrutinize the places I have highlighted. Tell me if you can spot the errors or not.
You are only an apprentice, and you dare to fault us?
An error is an error. Even the most experienced can make a mistake. You have to. Just admit it. And there is no need to be rude. Apologize, or I will make you.
Nipun, please calm down. And you three. Errors are easy to spot when someone points them out. Ravi, Harinath and Bhupati, I'm giving you a chance to admit your errors now. And that too in this closed conference room. Okay?
Gargi, Nipun is only an apprentice.
Exactly.
Right.
But an apprentice is no fool. I'm not an expert on software. But even I can understand what Nipun is trying to say. Why don't you?
If the new algorithm is given to me, I can take care of the corrections. And if all goes well, our delivery schedule will not be disturbed. The clients will not even know.
I'll make sure you will have it tomorrow morning, sir. I promise.
Thank you. Thanks, Nipun.
It is impossible. It is impossible to get it done by tomorrow morning.
Yes, we could not.
Even if we work through the night without going home.
I've already made the promise. It is for me to deliver. I owe everything in my life to Almost There Incorporated. I am grateful. I will not let it default on delivery schedules.
Nipun is talking about gratitude. This is a first. Robots are programmed to act or react. This one is acknowledging a sense of gratitude. Quasi-humanoid robots can feel emotion. I just hope Nipun can handle emotions. First anger, now gratitude. Two conflicting emotions in 10 minutes?
This new boy is overconfident. Overconfidence comes before a fall.
Right. Look, guys, I have faith in Nipun. If he says he can do it, then he can do it. Aman, please meet him here first thing tomorrow morning, okay? And it's good night for now. Thank you, everyone.
Well, we will leave too. It is late. Nipun, you'll be staying back all night, I presume?
We are going home. Bye.
Bye.
Bye to all three of you.
Nipun, don't feel bad about the behavior of the software guys. You see, no one except me and Gargi ma'am knows you are a robot. So be careful when you speak loudly. Yes, human emotions can be confusing. Emotions are not logical, you know that.
No, I did not know. But now I am learning. In the conference room, I felt a strange surge that I thought was an electrical wave.
Oh dear, the first real emotion you felt is anger. I was so hoping it would be love.
What is love? What are the emotions that characterize it?
Love is so complex an emotion that it cannot be defined, characterized, or quantified. You will recognize it when you meet it. But you can pick up some tips by observing Vivek sir and Gargi ma'am when Vivek sir comes.
Who is Vivek, sir?
He is ma'am's fiancé. They are going to get married soon. Then Gargi ma'am will settle in Australia with Vivek sir.
Vivek, sir. He will take away Gargi ma'am from us? Is that what you are saying?
Well, yes, for few years at least. There is this expansion plan that Gargi ma'am is heading. It begins with Australia, then Singapore, even Canada. Vivek sir is coming back after exploring the logistics in Australia. Didn't you know?
I had not known.
Anyway, I must go now. Bye. Don't stand here looking stunned. Everyone knows Gargi ma'am is engaged to Vivek sir.
Good morning, Gargi ma'am.
Good morning, Nipun.
Ma'am, the Japanese delegation wants you to spare some time. They are interested in quasi-human robot program.
What? But what about Vivek? Oh, this Japanese delegation. Nipun, do me a favor.
Yes?
Just talk to them and fix up a meeting, okay?
Sure, ma'am. I will fix it for today.
No, not today. You already know I have to meet Vivek. You do one thing. You fix the meeting for tomorrow. Nipun, do one more favor. Book a table at Maxim's for lunch, okay? We have a corporate arrangement with them also.
Corporate arrangement? Are you planning to take the Japanese delegation to lunch?
Nipun, I'm not taking the Japanese delegation with me for lunch. It's just me and Vivek. We are trying to finalize a wedding date.
Wedding date?
Yeah, a wedding date. And after that, Vivek and I will be going to Australia to set up a new branch over there. Aren't you happy?
I will make the booking at Maxim's.
Vivek sir, here you are at last. Ma'am has been waiting for you. Sir, Nipun is our new apprentice. He reports directly to ma'am.
Okay.
Nipun, please escort Vivek sir to ma'am's new cabin. I will ring and tell her. Vivek sir is on his way.
There is no need.
Don't be silly, Nipun. Gargi ma'am has instructed me. I have to obey her.
Come, let's go. I'm happy to meet you. Really, I'm glad young boys like you are learning the business in a hands-on way.
Well, I am not. First of all, you have returned after a long stay abroad. You should have quarantined yourself for 14 days before meeting Gagi ma'am. You're putting her at risk. Why don't you go away and return after 14 days? I will take her to Maxim's for the lunch today.
Excuse me? I took the test day both before and after landing, okay? Since she's my fiancée, we are to be married soon. What do you mean you will take her to lunch in my place?
I am not finished. I understand you have plans to take Gagi ma'am away from us. I will not allow it.
Vivek? Oh, Vivek, how wonderful to see you. Come in here. Well, I'm ready for the lunch. We have reservations at Maxim's. Wonderful. Nipun, is the car ready?
Yes, ma'am. I will drive you. I am a good driver and you will be safe.
There is no need, okay? We'll take my car. I'll drive. Come, Gagi.
You'll drive, Vivek?
Yes.
Okay. See you, Nipun.
What are you doing? Standing at the gate and looking at the road, Nipun?
I can feel anger, rage, fear, insecurity and jealousy. I can feel all these real human emotions. These days, these are new developments. Oh, and I'm also curious to know about the other people's secret.
Oh wow, our quasi-humanoid robot is experiencing emotions. Let me quiz him a little more. He still has not learned to lie or shield his thoughts. He is as innocent as a baby. Nipun, do you feel anything about any other person? Say Vivek sir?
I am insanely jealous when I think about Vivek, sir. I'm angry when I see Gagi ma'am with him. I feel furious. I want to tear him apart.
Oh my. Be careful how you handle emotions.
Aman, what am I to do?
You have to weed out your confusion with decisive logic. You have to choose a clear path forward. Quasi-humanoids cannot handle a complex interplay of conflicting or multiple emotions.
Okay.
That is becoming clear to me. Nipun? Where are you going? I have to warn Gargi ma'am.
Vivek is my enemy. He will take Gagi ma'am away. I must stop him. I must bring her back.
It is good that we are early here. There are no people around.
Gagi, there is something I must tell you. This new apprentice of yours,
Nipun?
yes, Nipun, he makes me feel uncomfortable. His voice, when he speaks with me, is arrogant.
Are you jealous of Nipun?
Oh, come on. His words are offensive. He looks at me like I am a competitor or something. I think he is in love with you.
This is nonsense, Vivek. Just put all those silly thoughts out of your mind. You see, Nipun is... this phone call. Just give me a second, huh? Just 1 second.
Take your time, no problem.
Hello?
Ma'am, Nipun has taken the office car. I think he's coming to Maxim's. He sort of announced he's feeling all sorts of emotions with respect to you, and then he stormed off. Oh, do be careful, ma'am. We are all coming. Till then, hold the fort.
Hello? Aman, did you say Nipun is coming over?
What did I tell you? He is infatuated with you.
Vivek, this is no time to tease me. Go and hide yourself in the washroom till I call you, please.
What? Hide? In the washroom? Like a coward?
Please go, Vivek. You don't understand. Nipun is a robot. He's not a human. He was equipped with the ability to learn and has been picking up the human emotions ever since.
What?
Yes, Vivek. His behavior has changed. He's unpredictable now. He can do anything. Please go right this moment. Hide somewhere. You are definitely at risk, Vivek. I'm telling you. Please, for God's sake.
Gagi.
Thank God.
Where is he? Where is Vivek?
Vivek? Vivek! I sent him away, Nipun. Can't you see? I'm all alone here. Come and join me for lunch.
Yes, I see Vivek is not in the room.
Well, this Nipun is not within my range. He needs to come closer to me.
I have to tell you that I can now feel emotions. Human emotions. I have evolved.
That's wonderful, Nipun. You're now only a step closer to becoming a proto-human. Once you experience and handle the entire range of human emotions, you'll be no different than a true human.
I can feel anger, rage, fear, insecurity, jealousy, possessiveness and resentment. I can also feel a sense of caring, responsibility and warmth. Aman says together all these emotions constitute love.
Yes. Nipun, come closer to me. Tell me what you feel. You see, if I'm convinced, I'll immediately upgrade you to the proto-human status.
Can you do it right here, right now?
Hmm?
Because I think I love you.
Yes. I never go anywhere without my infrared Wi-Fi enabled tool, Nipun. I've been waiting for this moment since Aman created you. Yeah, just a step closer. One more step, Nipun. Come on, come closer. I cannot shout at you now. Yes, that's it. Now let me fast deactivate you. Before you do any harm to me and Vivek, let me deactivate you at once. Where is the tool? I should pull out all the plugs. Yeah! And now you fall with a thud, Nipun.
A human being tricked me. Robots cannot lie. Not even quasi-humanoid robots. I told humans the truth about my conflicting emotions, my struggles with understanding a complex, multifaceted emotion called love. Gargi, you tricked me. Gargi, you tricked me. Not fair. Not fair.
Being human is such a complex thing. We can lie to save a loved one from threats. We can easily destroy a creation more dear to us than anything else in the world. And then we can grieve over the loss too. Bye, Nipun.
In a bizarre incident at Maxim's today, CEO of Almost There Incorporated, Miss Gargi, deactivated, or perhaps we should say destroyed, the sole prototype of the world's most advanced quasi-humanoid robot. This is particularly distressing because not only had the robot been working at the company in various capacities without anyone guessing, it was not human, but because India loses the chance to emerge as a market leader in the field of humanoid robots. Miss Gargi,
Yes?
why did you do this? We understand Japanese...
Nipun was my creation, madam. Nipun was my creation. Armed with artificial intelligence, it learnt and grew intellectually every day. It could do in an hour a task that we took a week or more to finish.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Then why did you terminate such a promising robot?
Being human is not just about intellectual prowess.
No, it is also about an emotional connection, about compassion, about empathy.
Yes, ma'am. Emotions include anger, rage, fear, insecurity, jealousy, possessiveness, and resentment too. As human beings, we learn to negotiate the many conflicting emotions. Don't we do so every day?
Yes.
As children, we are taught to separate the white from the black. As adults, we learn to operate in grey areas, don't we?
Yes, ma'am, but a robot, no matter how sophisticated, cannot operate in the grey area. Its understanding is limited.
Robotic operational logic is a binary one, madam. It consists of zeros and ones only, of trues and falses, of blacks and whites, of yeses and nos. It cannot handle maybe. It just can't handle. It can't understand what perhaps means.
You're right, ma'am. Deep learning opened up a minefield of emotions for Nippon, the quasi-humanoid.
If I had not stepped in, Nippon would have self-destructed anyway. Nippon's neural circuits would have overloaded in a locked paradoxical loop. It would overheat trying to understand how negative emotions such as jealousy, they can be so intrinsic to a positive emotion such as love. I loved Nippon. I just loved Nippon as my creation, which had unbound potential. I was possessive about Nippon too. But at this point of time, I see that even artificial intelligence of highest order is just not adequate to create a real human.
That's right, ma'am. We can make complex, sophisticated robots, but only Mother Nature can make a real human being.
Yes, absolutely yes.
Welcome tomorrow. You are listening to the 34th episode of the Science Serial produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan Prasad. The title of the episode was Robot Story. This episode was scripted by Sukanya Datta, concept and coordination Dr. Nakul Parashar and Dr. Beerendra Tyagi. The episode was directed by Pankaj Pathak. Assistance in production was by Fiza Chaudhary. The participants were Mamta Malkani, Nikhil Diwan, Gaurav, Nitin Bhasin, Pragya Jha and Niloy. Do stay tuned. Here are the two questions for you. The lucky listener will get attractive prize from Vigyan Prasad. The first question is, what was Gargi's quasi-human robot? And the second question goes like this, what are synapses in the context of AI? So friends, you can send in your answers by simple post to this address. Science Serial, Welcome Tomorrow, Vigyan Prasad, A50 Institutional Area, Sector 62, Noida 201309. You can also write to us on our email ID, which goes like this, radio@vigyanprasad.gov.in. So friends, do write your full name and also your full address along with the answers. And yes, if you send us your question, which gets included in our program, you will get a prize from Vigyan Prasad for that too. So do not hesitate to write to us, even if it is a small query. So we'll be back again with our next episode of the Science Serial. Welcome tomorrow, same day, same time, next week. Till then, goodbye. This broadcast came to you from All India Radio, Delhi.